Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you... Seems like you've been enjoying yourself.
How about you? What are you up to?
I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's. I almost feel like there's still something extreme...
Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Thank you so much. Since you're
Oh, it's beautiful.
I found it in the Sanctuary of Surasthana. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just have...
Thanks, you two. I did...
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot...
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be... I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Last warning! Get out before I kick you...
Hang on. I think it's...
But Great Dendro Archon, it's...
Please, don't... I think it seems that it wants us to follow.
You can understand it?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear.
Well, fungi are... that's true. Okay.
All right.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions. It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems... So maybe this fungus wanted to bring...
Probably. Although, maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought, I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore.
Huh? An elemental life?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using as for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly.
So this is a first even...
But that's not all. There's a large... The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can...
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. My power was compatible.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to me.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon is...
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence.
Oh, well... But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, so a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature, even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures...
Did this fungus study at the academia?
You're not a fungus, sorry.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have it might startle my fellow family members if Me. It says that it's very thankful.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. However, even if I were to lay out what are you?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time. Possibly my home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe. We were victims of the apocalypse.
The apocalypse?
I'm not sure what it means either.
It's a long and complicated story.
Don't worry, we'll listen.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru. We came in contact with many species and learned from their... We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean...
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe...
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my
I get it now. So the void... I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to... And not only did you save me, but you've also already...
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment, I was unable to fulfill our calling.
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against... You mentioned that there were other survivors besides...
The apocalypse put us through immense pain.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara, and...
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hint.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right... That should do it. It may take some time to find them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. But the moment I saw you when I awoke... You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in.
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your home.
Would you all be willing to come with me? The more family members that can...
But didn't you say that you don't...
Yes, but I know their end.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes, I didn't mention it just now, but the elemental power inside the crystal is complete.
What?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned, I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. That sequence of events would explain the persistent...
Makes sense. Too bad it's a...
Yeah, I've been trying to think... Agreed. I really want to send them...
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler! Hey! Fly!
amazing. With such skills, you all...
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our... After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, thus, we gradually took the form of fungi.
It's hard to believe that's even...
The most important instinct any life form possesses is your hand is shaped like that for a reason. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with we are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly.
I see. Humans have a term.
You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it!
Growth. I see. A most beautiful word.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying, no matter whether it's tired or not.
Child? You mean the fungi we...
Yes. One was my friend.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus.
Oh, then it must be, like Bob.
You have an odd taste.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name...
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name...
That's...
The name I came up with was not as creative as Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like... Yes, I must remember it before I return. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
It's the withering.
Yes, I have heard it's the last form we take when we are at the...
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life...
Yes, I would have also suffered the same...
So... this...
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root, but even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these, they grew in the pristine lakes, in the they grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life after an adventurer clears the withering, I will quiet...
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge...
It's okay. That's not important. It's not right to leave them to simply perish. Now that we finally have the chance to return home...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. It's natural to want to be overcautious.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking. Then let's do this! We've dealt with the wither...
Everyone hold hands!
Just like we rehearsed!
This may hurt a little.
Dissipate!
Earlier!
Committed to them? Our bond is strong!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Forward Emma! Help!
Lightning, terrified! Stand with me! Our bond is strong!
As I expected. It's the last, so it wasn't able to make it to the end.
I hope that you will be free of this.
Just thinking about how many elements...
It's okay. As long as an external form is but a gift of time.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able, but I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. So, they found a fungus that matches the description
It must be in a similar situation as I...
Okay, follow me. We're close now. It's just a little further.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary Yeah, they won't be happy to see it.
No fighting. These are all its... Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to...
You want to transform into a...
Nahida is a god! Changing into a...
Even gods can't bend the laws of time, so...
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee that...
All right. You have great elemental power. You will have to use power equal to that. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have.
All right, I'm ready. Changing...
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about.
As am I.
All right! Let's not get hung up here.
Okay.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. The unconscious fungus is just below here.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way. You should be able to identify them using elemental spin. All you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for...
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go.